Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Starline Dorco YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your 3 quick cards weekend energy check-in for the weekend of May 13th and 14th. Happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you also so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Already almost to the middle of May. Darn, this month is just running right by so quickly. The year is, in fact, isn't it? Already, just can't believe it. All right, hope you are having the most fabulous weekend. Let's go ahead and see what your 3 quick cards are here. Oh, well, that one doesn't want to go in. Let's see. Just 3. All right, no. All right, okay, we're going to do this a different way because they just want to talk. All right, 1, 2, and I'm going to do kind of that same thing with these. That one. Okay, here we go. 3 quick cards and weekend energy check-in. Aquarius, the first card out is remove yourself from circles and things that drain your energy. Ooh, so this is going to be a big weekend for you. There may be something happening going on coming in. Aquarius, over the next couple of days, these next 2 days, that requires you to remove yourself. This could be somebody who maybe is unruly. It could be just a person that you don't even know at some kind of gathering. Maybe it's at like the farmer's market or something. Or it could be somebody you do know. It could be, something that you maybe have invested in or are a part of for the weekend. It's time to take yourself out of that. It may just be for the weekend. It may just be that over the weekend, over this time right now, that it's just extra draining for you. Maybe you've got other things going on, other things that you're thinking about, other things that you're, concerned about or placing energy or attention on, Aquarius. But for some of you, it's coming through that it's finally being shown that it's just time for you to maybe no longer hang around with certain people or go to certain places or be included or include yourself in certain kind of events because it just drains your energy. I'm getting like vampire like energy, right? People that are just sucking, or things that are just sucking the energy out of you. For some of you, it may even be, it's coming through here, your environment. Like every time that you are at home or within a certain space or place, that it's just like you're just drained, or you just have no energy, or it's just negative energy. So it's time to look at that, pay attention to that, Aquarius. And for some of you, it's time to remove yourself. For some of you, it's not going to be as easy as to do it in today or tomorrow. That's just going to be outright. If it's an environment or whatever, some of you might not be able to just be like, oh, it's time for me to move because this is draining me. But if not, it's time to start planning for that, because your energy is very, very important. Your vitality is very important. So it's time to start either looking at that or actually removing yourself from the things that circles and things that drain your energy, the energy vampires around you. Okay, let's see what your next card is. The 10 of Cups. See? All right, well, for some of you, this 10 of Cups, right, this is including family, that it's time to remove yourself from. This 10 of Cups energy coming through here in this respect. For some of you, it's just time to take yourself out of that. But also with the 10 of Cups, it's the energy, like following your first card there, it's the energy of thinking about kind of what really truly matters, right? Your happiness matters, Aquarius. Family in a lot of ways does, but if they're draining you, or if they're toxic or that kind of thing, that it may be time to look at that. there's so much that goes into that. Sometimes, you know, family isn't blood family. Sometimes it's friends. We all have different situations. We all have different kind of familial units, if you will. It's made up in different ways, but what is really coming through for you with this Ten of Cups card, which is a gorgeous energy, but what's coming through for you with this Aquarius is that it's time for you to really think about what truly matters, to look at happiness, to look at kind of what is rising or lifting you up, and what may not be. Okay, what may not be, because again, sometimes there is, you know, kind of relationships, whether it's family, friends, or whatever, that are not beneficial or could be considered potentially a little bit toxic or even codependent. It's time to start looking at that if you haven't already. And for some of you, it's time to remove yourself from that. Okay, let's see what the last card is that you have here. You have Staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So some of you may be holding on to certain things or certain people or certain um, circles because you're concerned about being on your own, or you're concerned about kind of almost being a loner is what's coming through here. Wow, this is kind of a heavy reading for the weekend. Aquarius, especially Mother's Day weekend. Again, I don't know why that's coming through. Maybe it's because Mother's Day is a holiday where some people feel that way. I'm not really sure, Aquarius, but it's interesting that this is coming through because the love reading, I'll attach it at the end here, for this week kind of had some heavy energy too. Wow. But you're being reminded that you will be taken care of in difficult times, right? This is a Staff, kind of like it's coming through kind of like a walking stick, not quite a cane because it's got the leaves and stuff. It's like a tree, right? I don't know that it matters, but it's coming through as kind of a walking stick, that you will have support, that you will be taken care of in time of need. So if that is what your concern is, or if that's why you keep holding on or staying in these circles or around certain situations, or continue to go to things or what have you, you know, because you're worried about being alone, or you're worried about that kind of family, you know, or you're worried about potentially who you might be without that, which I know can be a really, really real thing. I've been through that myself, right? Then, you know, it's coming through that you will be taken care of. Now, in awakening, when you begin to go through an awakening process, Aquarius, whether you are or you've already have, or kind of where you're at, a lot of times people tend to fall away. Certain things that were exciting to you or certain things that you enjoy tends to fall away. Family sometimes can, friends can, relationships can, because at some point you potentially aren't on the same level. Now, that might be you kind of moving away from them. It also might be them kind of moving away from you. Like maybe they don't feel like they can communicate with you anymore. Or maybe you don't feel like you can communicate with them anymore. Kind of that sort of thing. So that may be part of what's going on for you this weekend as well, Aquarius. If you are in that stage or in that place where you're going through an awakening, it may be that people are being removed, or that you're feeling the need to remove yourself from situations, from places, from people, from things, because of that, because it just doesn't feel like you guys are on the same level anymore, or like you guys can communicate anymore. It feels like there's more, you know, kind of anguish or kind of upset when you try to communicate with each other or try to do things together, or it just feels draining to you or to them, of course. That may be what you're going through this weekend as well. But Spirit does really want you to look at the things, right, with that Ten of Cups. Look at the things and think about what truly matters. Your happiness does matter. Sometimes going through that process can feel difficult. So that is another thing to take stock of and keep in mind, but you will be taken care of in difficult times. So it does feel like there's a potential that this may be a difficult time, Aquarius. If you are going through an awakening process during this time, I do send you so much love. I know that that was very difficult for me, and there's still days where you know, I'm like, that it's just, it can be, but you are, and you will be taken care of through that. Whew, even in those times where it's kind of that dark night of the soul, and you're just like, oh my gosh, am I really going to make it through this? Aquarius, Spirit's indicating, yeah, that you will be taken care of. That it's to bring you up a level, to awaken you, to assist you in rising up so you can assist others as well, Aquarius. So it is a beautiful process, even though sometimes it just doesn't feel that way, or doesn't seem that way. So okay, getting a little heavy there, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I do intend this resonated with you and for you, and I do intend this. Wow, I just lost my train of thought. So some of you are going to be feeling very kind of out, on the outskirts, potentially like that Five of Pentacles energy, kind of lost and on the outskirts, because, right? Anyway, so just know that spirits, your guides, your angels, spirits, divine, right, are with you and assisting you on the other side, even if you can't see or in the moment feel it. So, okay. All right, now I'm going to end it there as a reminder. Voila! I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. If you haven't, go ahead and check out the members area, see if it's aligned for you. We would love to have you. And as always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.